Yeah, so many points were raised and all fascinating to me. Um, Off the top of my head, did compulsory education in the British Isles come in roughly the same time period as Freud and Darwin were doing their thing? It seemed to be, um, some people would say it was all one force, all for one good, and I wouldn't. Education was certainly a good thing. But of course, at the same time, well, because in fact it allows people to think outside the box. I hear a lot of people saying otherwise, that we were taught parrot fashion and taught what to think and so on and so forth. But actually, it did open up our minds. In my belief, education gave us something. Serfs of old didn't have education and couldn't fight back. If memory serves, even when they went to church, the sermons were in Latin, so they hadn't a hope in hell, if you'll pardon the pun, of understanding what was actually being said. So you might think, education, Darwin, Freud, all good stuff. I'm not so sure. I couldn't ever get this across when I was in religious debates. I don't believe in creationism, and I don't believe in Darwinism. And in a very, very small, rough nutshell, what I do believe now, and have suspected for some time, is that in point of fact, assorted aliens did reach Earth, possibly are still here, certainly are still floating around the Earth, and did mate with whatever was here at the time, whether we were apes or whatever. So of course by this time, way down the line, we would be kind of half ape and half alien, wouldn't we? I did have a point here. It seems as if all at once, well, certainly in the last 200 years, because there was the Industrial Revolution as well, whatever program had been planned from way back when, by whatever, whether they were reptilian or whatever the heck they were. And I'm not going to argue with David Icke anymore. I'm asking people to believe things that they would never have believed and that I would never have believed. So, okay, let me be blunt here. If you believe in a God, the existence of which cannot be proved, why not believe in the existence of reptilians, whose existence cannot be proved, at this point anyway? It seems to me to be roughly equally rational. And in fact, I can far more easily believe, personally, that aliens mated with, as I say, whatever was here at the time they came, than that, oh gosh, Adam and Eve were created out of whatever, and all that. Did have a point, and I hope I can get it back in a few seconds. The combined effect, anyway, of those three things, education, Darwin, and Freud, has been to produce a lot of atheists. And atheists would say that's a brilliant thing. At this point, I'm not sure whether I agree or not, having been raised by a father who, to the outside world, was atheist, and a mother who was Christian. And of course that wasn't their only difference of opinion either. My mother was a royalist. My father detested the royal family. Atheism taking over. Is this a good thing for the New World Order? I'm not sure. But if the last of that interview was correct, i.e. that we are all being turned into robots, and artificial intelligence will be in, and humans will essentially be out completely. No need to destroy religion, then, in that case, is there? Oh dear, it doesn't do to think aloud. I should have thought it through before recording. And of course I'm tired. I don't know why I always start recording late at night, or generally these days anyway. Well, not enough people are listening to these to make much difference whether I ramble or not. I do notice that in many of the groups on FB, education is being decried as a bad thing, which for the life of me I cannot understand. Because I do think it actually enables us to think more broadly than we would have done otherwise. Yes, there were set curriculums. And I do find, to my chagrin, that when I was at university, not on my first degree, but on my second degree, the master's in gender studies, there was being a heck of an attempt made to brainwash me. But not on the first degree. I don't think I'm making much sense. What was women's studies had become gender studies, and that was mainly culture, not gender, which is now the case among today's feminists. Another point that came up on an earlier video was David Icke's ideas on what makes paedophiles paedophiles. Basically, they are sucking the energy out of young blood, out of youngsters, children. I've got too many thoughts going on and I can't make them. I'm sorry. No.